It is time. It is time for more Super Fantasy Kingdom. If you're just joining, I must apologize. I lost my voice from our very exciting stream of this yesterday, and I have yet to find it. So, yeah, we'll just muddle through. We're gonna switch heroes. I don't feel like I can make a run with that. Okay. I'm gonna put the stone over here. No, I'll put it here. We will get a house here. That's fine. That's fine. So we can do the lumberyard here. White tavern there? I don't know where else to put it. You're gonna get food from all directions. It's central. Well, I died. I did have restarts available. We had like 6 restarts available or something, but I wasn't feeling that with that hero. I felt like we were hitting a brick wall. I was not optimistic. Up near the top, if you have a building there, then it's really close to castle to get put inside. Put inside, what do you mean? Like the tavern? Oh, right. So yeah, you're probably talking tavern with like bakeries and stuff. I don't usually play the bakeries at all. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, hold on. Kind of wish I didn't have to click all 4 of these, though, every time. Yeah, fishing is life. Yeah, we always get, like, my first day, I'm always picking up a fisher hut. I'm not going to be using berries that long, unless we decide to do another berry run, but I don't know. A lot of times I'm playing fishing, and this is the close one to the fishing, is really where all that's coming from. Like, most runs I'm doing fishing. This is my favorite hero so far, by the way. The AoE is fantastic. Yeah, they'll bring more than one fish. The fisher hut here only brings in the one, but your regular fisherman can. Yeah. Sorry, I'm struggling here. I'm losing my voice. I got stuff in my eye. Struggling. The dinosaur. Of course, there's the shroom, but it's the dinosaur. It's the dinosaur. We have to. It's a rule. There is no choice. If I just have all 3 do it, I think I can get either the fisherman hut or the nuns. We're not gonna have enough food for the nuns just yet, will we? So which do we want? I mean, it's great farming faith this early, but it is day 2, and it's day 2 lighthouse. That is nice. This isn't going to happen till tomorrow anyway. On my last cough drop. Mrs. Druski took the rest. She's on an outing with the kiddos. I guess I'll click it. I am trying to save up those shards, but you know, little old lady shows up offering candy or something. Who could say no to that? I don't know if we can take on this thing. I'd love to try. I feel like it's a little ambitious. 400. 60% health is mean. I don't have a genie this time. I don't really have high expectations here. We did 16. I'm not doing 400. We do have some knockbacks, and that's kind of nice. It's not 400. There's a crit. Probably at like 100, 150. More crits. Keep going, boys. The knockbacks are phenomenal. If only I had some damage. Bobo, I'm here. I am here. My voice is still fading, but I'm here. Is the stream laggy at all? Twitch is saying it's unstable. Close down a couple other things. Bad weather. Well, we'll try to get our other berries. We need to see what this all about. Pee-wee, thank you for the follow. Fish fillet. Let's do a fish game. We need the fishing net, but we could do a fishing game. Extra happiness? I think yes, but I usually don't do it until late game, so I'm not really looking at doing it for the XP on my heroes. That said, if if you were playing for an elemental run, like you got the elemental item that we tried on the last run that just wasn't working out. I mean, we didn't have an elemental at all, but if you had an elemental, elementals only level by giving them units, sacrificing units to them. You can only sacrifice 4 units total to the elemental, and they level based off the XP given to them. So if you're just buying units in order to sacrifice them, 100% I think the extra happiness is going to help you do that, if that's your build. But if you're not building around it, I don't think we need it until like super late game, and then I'm only doing it for just a couple more damage percent, not so much the XP, because by then I already have my units. Nice. Rage and health? Oh wow, this some good choices here. At this point, we're saving up for another house, just so we're all on the same page here. I am probably gonna forget to get the fish going again though after the stay, because that's how I roll. Now we have Thorns, by the way. Thorns is I don't know for sure if it's great, but it feels like it should be amazing against those what are they, the Ravagers or whatever, the charging in guys. Thank you for the reminder about the fishes. Is there a way to delete a building? Some buildings you can on their own. None of the starter ones, like it's late game, the builder buildings can. I have heard rumors, Dawn Shredder 1 2 3 4 5 6. I've heard rumors that there may be a extremely late game unlock that lets you do that, but I've not actually seen it myself, so I cannot confirm. Which means when you're starting out the game and you do not have access to all of these build sites, you must be very careful about what you build. You cannot build the luxury items, you must build only the essentials. And with that in mind, this is part of the reason why I'm kind of always of this mindset of fish and berries. I have the luxury of space now. I could go for bread. But most of the time of playing the game, before this is all unlocked, I feel like bread is a trap. Because bread takes up 4 build slots, 3 big, 2 and 1 small. So you have to get your farm, you have to get your windmill and your bakery. There's 3. And you have to get a well on the small slots. So that's your 4 things, and that means 4 sites, 3 workers to get 1 food. I can't get behind that. So even though you do get 1 more XP, it's going to take you so long, and most of the time you're still going to have most of your units not eating the bread. They're going to be eating the fish or whatever. So I'm at the point where, yes, I could, but I still value my units getting, my workers getting other things. So again, I'm back to berries and fish. Yeah, the 3 workers, J&D. That's where I'm at now. That's why I have the luxury of space, and I still don't do it. I'll look for an alternative, which we're going to be shooting for fish this game, not bread, you know? So the fish, actually, I haven't even mentioned the hunting. Hunting is actually pretty great. There are some really good items, but you need the relics to make it work to where you can have enough to hunt. You need like you could do bait, but while we're talking about it, bait does not work the way you think it works. You think it works where you're just going to get an extra animal every morning. You're wrong, because that little text off to the right-hand side, only up to 6 animals can spawn naturally. Bait is including that naturally part. So bait never gives you past 6. You'll always have 6 naturally. How do you get unnatural food? Well, you can chop the thickets. Those will give you animals. And then you can regrow thickets through the geologist. By having the geologist dig, they'll get you thickets, but not reliably. So it's not really reliable. The other, more reliable way is you leave the thickets, and there's a relic that will give you a animal per thicket. Like, it's like 8 thickets per one animal. And if you get a whole bunch of thickets, you can get infinite food that way. But you need the relic. And so, without it, I kind of don't go for that either. Not 6 total for the entire run. Good question. For clarification, there's 6 at any one time. So if we were to look around, like you got your squirrel here and a couple deer, right? I probably have 6 running around. They normally repopulate 1 per round, but because I'm at 6, it's just at a cap. If I have a hunter going, he's going to hunt 2 or 3 in a day, and then if I stop him hunting in 2 or 3 days, they'll repopulate up to that 6. The bait, if I'd killed 2, then it'll take me 2 days normally. The bait will mean we get it just in 1 day. We'll get 2 back, but they'll reach that cap and no more. So yeah, you need another relic to kind of make that work long term. Otherwise, it is a fine alternative source for food, but not an exclusive source for food. But right now with fish, if we can get the other, like the fisherman net and this item, this is going to make, we're not going to actually eat fish. We're going to eat meat. We're going to actually be eating cooked meat because we should have enough fish to have enough meat getting cooked. So like this is better than bread right now. If we can get that going. Okay, tomorrow is sunny. We got 12 berries. We're going to eat some of them. I'm going to move 1 over. Yeah, you can get the 3 geologists, it's true. I pretty much never use this guy. If you could buy the resources instead, I'd be A-okay with it. You prefer some rolls with your steak? Fair. Fair. I stand corrected. LGD. How we doing? Going good over here. Hope you are well. Just doing another run. We did decide it was going to be fish, right? So, there it is. What day is it? It's day 5. If we switch to faith, can I get the monument first before that's over? Basically in 2 days, now that I've got the other thing, we're going to be getting 3 faith per income. Let's see if we can get close. Zoom up and show the map? Sure, here we are. Now I've got, there's water things. I've got a boat checking things out. It'll explore, but that gets recovered every time you start a new run. Out to sea. I've not explored every last possible, but we're pretty close. There's basically right in here, and then some things out to sea that I need to get. And then I suspect there's more. Actually, I can't right now, but I think there's still a couple little corners. Those are all going to be things that use shards to unlock, and I keep spending them. LGD Curse 2 with bonfires is hurting. Yeah, that's what we played yesterday. We got through it. Now we're on Curse 3 with all bonfires. Might be overly ambitious. I do like that Stormcaller. Actually, I like all of these. This may come as a shock. See, I don't feel like we need another tank when I still can get the Swordsman just fine. So I don't think it's gonna be him. I can put this guy behind one of my tanks, and that would be great. I don't think we're building any shock necessarily. Like, we have potential for water. We do have potential for water, but let's go minor. There's our fishing net. Oh my. All right, well, we just spent our 10. Okay, so what else do we get? The bees! I've never got them. We've got to do it. Summons a swarm of bees that bite up to 3 targets. And they pierce. That's what the up to 3 targets means, probably. They pierce, they hit once, and then they keep going. Huh, 100-meter range. It's not poison or anything, it's just off they go. They're critting. Huh. I feel like because of the summons that are happening, I feel like I can't put them out here on the cheap side. It would have to be like protected by the dinosaur or something. Like, we'd have to go like this. Not the end of the world. Is he melee? No, he's summoner. So it's like, who can I put the sword on? I am currently, only because it's the same situation as yesterday, where I haven't had the luxury of using the scientist to actually, like, study something, so we're still using the Yeti. But Yeti's okay. He's okay. He's a decent tank. So I'm not upset about it. I gotta see the bees. Right, bad weather, they can't go fishing. Yeah, I want to switch to the dino. I do. He is my faithful companion. Wow. The regen? Yeah, I do have regen. It is nice. This might need to go on our hero. The barrier is good though. Barrier's really nice, but fatigue on an AoE, I could actually even almost put it on the miner. Let the hero keep doing damage. It's gonna be fatigue. We're doing a lot of physical damage. The question is, who does it go on? The most applications will be Shiva here, but we're actually doing some damage, so I think I would instead regulate the miner, or we could save it for our monk. We don't like the swordsman? I still like the swordsman. I still like him. I just almost never get him because I'm starting now with other things. Yeah, he kind of becomes a support anyway. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. The bees! I don't know if they're good. It makes me happy. Hold on, I was kind of distracted. Faith. So this needs 10. I am confident. Confident, I say, that I can pick this up. Oh yeah, we'll have it. How any more bushes? No bushes left. Let's save those in case we get some way to generate more berries for the, like... Okay, time out. So we could have 11. I need 21. 10 more berries. It's not happening. That's okay. I have way more troops than I normally do. That extra spawn there, it's kind of put me off. But it's fun. I'm having fun with it. 21 stars? No, I haven't been playing the undead, so I haven't been. I'm still at what are we at? Are we at 18? We're at 18. There's another chance for barrier. Ow. It's the exact same choice. Does duration do anything on here? No. 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 So we could hold on to it to swap, but I'm fine with putting the shield there on the dino. Someone's a new worker. Oh. Okay, so I guess I need to do it. Okay. Yeah, then I need to do that. Maybe we'll get one of them just from if we can finish the run. We'll see if we do or not, because it's curse 3. So I've got 1 fatigue, but it's not on like the highly efficient unit. I could potentially throw... We could throw the fatigue on the bee here. I don't really expect a lot of damage from the bee. It could be a support for me. It's hitting 9 units guaranteed, whereas this guy might hit some, might not. Or we go with the barrier. I'm still a fan. Let's do this. There she is again. Taking away all my shards. I can't resist. Ooh. Maybe the bees would have been doing damage. Okay, so 30% or the 5, or both. Let's have a look. Because you have the 30% here. 30% of that would be 10% more. It's kind of huge. And obviously we could put 5% more as a baseline, but the 30% definitely is a big improvement. That's what I meant to click. There's 2 shields potentially available, also the Radiance, but I'm going to save up anyway. We already have it, don't we? One too many guys. The Honey Dipper. Increase crit chance by 50% for summon. What? What? I mean, it's a new thing. I have to click it. But I wasn't going summons. It would have been amazing on that other run that we were doing with the Spider Queen and the Leech and get the bee with it. Anyone like the 100 shards? I have not yet. I have not yet. Alright, anything else I need to grab before it is too late? Wasn't there a pylon? There was. Nothing to put it on. It'll just hang out there for a minute. And then, did we really need the shields? Or even the radiance? I guess I could grab the radiance. Let's do that. Left alt highlights all the stuff. I'm using it because it's my push to talk, since I have 4 kids at home, and so a lot of times there are random noises that'll happen. So to spare your ears, I use push to talk. I've been using it, you know, all the time that I've gamed since I was a kid anyway, as my push to talk. So that's my push to talk to you, and it just so happens to be the highlight here. Need to have a tank for him. I need to get a wall. The Blood Hero? I don't remember. That was the Undead run, wasn't it? I don't remember if I even have him now. Maybe I did. We had to change things up. That's what it was. Like, we had to change things up, and then I was like, well, we've changed things up, and we failed because it's really hard. I'm going to go back to a strong hero. So that's how that happened. We went back to a strong hero.
Ahoy!
The dynamite's so useful right now. I think it landed a hit. Yeah, 2 hits. I did get him. I'll take it. I need some single target. Pretty badly. Last Twitch? I don't know. I'm still one more. I got to do one more still. I don't remember where she is either. Or maybe I know. I just don't. I don't know that I know. It happens. Cookies? Cookies. Oh yeah, honey badger. 100% me too. Yay, increases strength by 50% against bleeding. All right, so you actually really do want the bee and the something with bleed and the what was it, the worm thing? What is it? The larva queen? Because you can get the item that we've got. All the summons get crit, and now we're getting damage against bleed. I don't have any bleed though. Yeah, we've already had a conversation about the being funny. I still don't know, but I'd just as soon not have it spoiled. So somebody else in chat also was aware and didn't want to spoil it, but was willing to share had we requested. We didn't. It was still a surprise. Need to get my wall for this guy. Yeah, the leech, mother leech. wall, or hold on, or we get the ore, the smelter, and get our ingots up and running. What do you think about that? Actually get the gold mine too, I suppose. That way we can upgrade these houses. Cardella, you heading out? You're starting to feel a little bit sick? I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, thank you so much, Cardella. And as always, thank you for your help. We're actually getting some meat out of all this fish. We even have cooked now. Don't know if we need that guy. Yeah, is there any? Does anyone know what's the rhyme or reason for when the Mystic does not give you a banish? When he shows up at the end of the week, he's like, "No, you just get nothing. Good day." Road Builder can't work because I would leave him there in order to get the banish, in order to get more shards, but I kind of feel like I'm just gonna swap it. Yeah. Not actually 100% confident we'll have the DPS for this. Oh, we got him. Who was I kidding? We got him. Sorry, I got baby Druski hanging out for a minute. Still need another tank. I could try the new and improved Paladin. I've still yet to do that. Berries. If I could do my... I'm not doing my quest yet. We need to do the quest. Need to do the quest. Can't tell too. A lot's going to happen between now and the next morning. I'm going to forget again. I could get my monk up and running. We already have a radiance. Problem is, I definitely need another tank. If we're gonna get a monk and everything, I already have like the one guy can go on a tower, but we're definitely gonna need a tank. And usually it's this guy. I could grab him right now and feed him. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. Alternatively, we could do the swordsman. I just don't trust him to do actually do any good. On your enemy picks, so there's kind of two factors. One is after you've beaten the game once, you can see what like faction that you'll get reputation with, and then if you just get 3 of that, you'll get an item. So you can finish out a faction, get an item. Not bad. I'm at the point though where I'm pretty confident the guys are gonna get all their items anyway, or more than I'm gonna need. And so instead, I'm kind of just looking at whoever moves slower. Gives my AoE more time on target. Dinos. We're going to click it, and then we're going to be in trouble, but we're going to still send our guy, I think. I'll send the swordsman. How's that? Can't equip him while he's gone. I saw another arrow. There it is. And another. Supposedly, if you're good with physical, then the magic ones are weak to you, and if you're good with magic, the physical ones are weak to you. So supposedly you can kind of pick the opposite of whatever you're running. Wow, these guys are just burning through all of my shards. No, I can't do a third one. No. Crazy grandma. With the dinos coming in, I think I would like to get my wall up even more. Even more. It's gonna be shaman. We're gonna end up with both, and plus we already have one swamp. Mostly, I've just learned to respect the dinos. We're gonna get them anyway because of the provoke there. That's that hero. So it is healing itself. This is the Curse 3 unit. He died. He died. Ah! No! You're already pinned. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe? Maybe? Can we save the day? Heal him! Heal him more! More heals! Yes! Wow. So I still need like 8 more or 4 more gold ore. Don't I? And I still need to get my thing upgraded too. Maybe that's what we need to do next, actually. Get the 3 more ingots. I've already upgraded the house once, so the next one's 8. I cannot do it yet. Nature caravan gives you regen? Nice, good to know. Do we happen to need trees for any reason? We're down to 3. I haven't been growing any, so for a berry? Sure. Ah, this turned off again. That's what's going on. why does it turn off? Do I dare challenge this thing? I think I do. We do get some extra knockback force. That actually buys me a whole lot of time, I think, between the Dino and the Yeti. Is it enough? The Dino's distracted. We got him. Nice. And the level. 1 or 2 faith here. I suppose I could upgrade this. Forgot about the wetness. It's been a minute since I played this hero, so I could have gotten the lightning guy instead of the demo guy. It's okay. That means we've got our 5. Should probably have it right here. Keep forgetting about this thing. How to survive past boss 3? Your troops just get overrun in the last week. Boss 3 is what? The Phoenix usually? You need single target DPS. But one of the biggest things that I've learned is that a lot of times, because that's one that just sits here in front and doesn't move, right? A lot of times I've learned that your hero needs to move forward. Like, depending on your hero, you might not be able to reach, and your hero at that point is still a big part of your DPS. And so you might just need to have it positioned further forward. Because they're just not even attacking. Like, so I've had several runs where I'm like, why am I not doing any damage? Because they're out of range. Runesmith Enchanter. Nice. Do I need another source of radiance? Probably not. I mean, I could possibly put it there. I don't know. So think of these two, I just feel like the Magus moves slower and gives me more time to shoot at them. But because I also have a mix of units, I have physical and magic. Speaking of though, that doesn't look very slow, does it? Maybe I was completely wrong. It's okay. They're on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world. The curse 4 is only good enough for number 74. That is crazy. Here, I thought curse 3 might get me somewhere. I knew. The day after release day was the last time, or like the release day was the last time I'd have any sort of shot at any sort of high rank. We technically held, we have the VOD to show it, we held rank 4 global. We held rank 4 global, but the only reason why we had rank 4 global was because I was playing for like half a week before everyone else is even allowed to play. But that aside, just put that aside, I was global rank 4. Hey. Ooh, the freeze, though. Freeze is pretty nice with our Yeti. Gets crit against frozen targets. Oh, whoa, chill out. Yeah, I think we got the Faith hand. I mean, you can get a lot of upgrades with Siege with Faith, but I think this is going to be worth it. We're going to apply Freeze. And I think I'll just throw that on my monk. Now I need to actually find out what this is, right? It's probably going to be increased by 100% against bleeding, and I still don't have bleed. What else do I need to learn? We know this. And we actually kind of want to have the left tower and upgrade that. It could be left or right, but just as it sits right now. We've seen the Yeti. We've seen the Dino. The Dino's amazing. But we haven't seen these, so let's actually upgrade the B. 4 times. Nice. I didn't actually get... Oh, we're still doing Faith this whole time. That's why. We're not shocking. Are we poisoning? I don't think we're poisoning. That was the previous run, right? These guys don't poison. We could try to go shocking, but it'd be a little late. I think this is a reroll. These are all fine if you have the units, but I kind of didn't go for those. Okay, we are doing freeze. Let's do it. Everyone gets crit chance against freeze. Rooster, my friend, welcome back. My voice is not improved, so I apologize, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Let me give you a brief tour to your chat. This is the Super Fantasy Kingdom, as it stands so far. We've been growing it over time. It is a roguelike, auto-battler, city builder, made by one guy. And it's a blast. I think it may still be on sale. If it is, it's a steal. Basically, there is a day-night cycle. During the day, your villagers are working. Halfway through the day, your town starts getting attacked. You defend your town in through the night, and then if you survive it, you get to go to the next day. Every week, there's a boss. And we literally just finished a boss fight, which is why there's a celebration going on. It's about to be party time. Party time in the tavern. But beyond that, things that are going on. You could see it's a little dark because it's nighttime, but you could see my base has large and small slots to build in. When you start the game, you don't have those. You have 2 or 3. As you progress in the game, you earn a resource called Glory. That's this up in the upper right with the trophy. as you get more glory, you get to unlock not only slots on the board, but a road to go and explore the world with. And so you basically just have this road right out front, and then you don't know anything. As that expands, you're going to start finding buildings and villagers and all sorts of little events. Those are not necessarily roguelike elements. Those are going to be the same. What's roguelike is your party each round and your resources and things available to you, the relics that you're going to get to modify it each round. And so you're going to have a different approach each time. My feeling is the game is very similar in feel to Nordhold, if anyone's familiar with that tower defense. This is not a tower defense, though the auto-battler soldiers kind of are. But it feels like Nordhold because there's an economic side and a combat side, and an alternating between them. Smash, thanks for being here. Thanks for the follow. We are now 3 followers away from the 2,000 mark, and Mrs. Druski having to bake some sort of delicious cookie. Drew, thank you for the follow. Drews sticking together, supporting one another. I love it. It's party time in the tavern. So what happens every day is you're producing food. Different food gives different experience value. And then you're... Hey, we did it! We did it! Thank you so much for the follow. Podalone. 2,000. There's Rooster's face even. With the sub, thank you so much. Smash with the sub. Rooster saying Pastor Druski's his hero. So appreciative of that endorsement. All this time with the party music going, it's hard to talk over it. People are happy. Let's let them get eaten. So the different food I've been able to prepare gives them that different XP. My units are leveling up. So the different guys, although because I'm clicking buttons, it's kind of speeding through. Jade and Shay, thank you for the follow as well. That's right, the brown butter maple pumpkin cookies as promised. We've got it on video. We've got it promised. So party night gives us extra XP, everyone's leveling, everyone's happy, you get the little happy things. Except for the Yeti. He's not as happy, he got a berry, he didn't get some fish. Alright, that's enough of that. Okay, so it's a new day, and we're going to assign our villagers. I got 5 villagers right now. We're working on getting a couple more. Right now, we've got somebody chopping wood. We're almost at 32. We'll be able to get another house, and that's kind of what his main goal is right now. So we're chopping wood. We're also working on stone because we need to upgrade our castle, get better walls and whatnot. But I don't know if I need 2 guys doing that right now. I don't think we need 2 guys doing that. So let's start getting some more. Oh, we actually have way more assigned than we have, don't we? But we'll have the extra one once we get our house. All right, so it's like happy, peaceful music. You've got your bunnies. There's a little fox. There's some deer. Okay, we're going fishing. We caught some fish coming home. All this niceties are happening. And then meanwhile, oops. And the king is collecting taxes because that's what kings are good for. And then we're getting attacked. So because we have progressed through the game, we've unlocked the ability to foresee the future and decide whom is attacking us. Either the Cyclops or the Stormcaller. The Dwarven Kingdom has a bounty out here with on the Cyclops, and the Elves have a bounty on the Stormcallers. What that means is over on the right, if we can get 3 tokens of reputation, we will get a free item. That means we're going to go for the Cyclops and get the dwarves happy. The dwarves then send us a reward in their little mechanical caravan. Oh, there's the shock. Those are all great, but let's do shock. So these are relics. These are equipment, and these aren't relics or something else. I can put these on my units. Each unit can hold up to 3 equipment. Some are limited to character type. But I can put this on either my main hero and then make it more of a support hero, or I could put it on the bees. Now the bees are getting such crit, I was actually kind of hoping to go back to damage with them. Might even swap items out at some point. You know, let's put it on the main hero until we get a damage item, because this is going to get the most value out of it. And, okay, so you got like the combat music and everything going on because they're invading. So there's the Cyclops and all of the previous waves that have been hitting us. They're after us too. So that's why we've got all this other stuff. They're all coming after us. And then we go back to town. It's nice and peaceful. And then the battle. And we've got a dinosaur, by the way. There he goes. It's basically a tower defense. All right. We short food. Let's get some more. Obviously, the different unit types are all going to have different things. I'm not going to go into every last detail, but there's a lot to be discovered. A ton to be discovered. A lot going on in this game. So my hero is the blue rider going out there with the circle. That's my hero. If they die, then the game's over. Or, well, at least the run is over. You can get a banish to get a rerun, but we're actually going to spend some of that right now. That's right, it's a new week. We need to check all the different characters. Berries, bushes. No, that's a reroll. What are we doing on rocks? Only 2 left? I won't click the rocks. Some cream soda over there. We're gonna see what the orc has. He wants. He's very thirsty. Oh, a staff. It's pretty great. I could have put the staff on here. The bow could go on this guy, but I haven't really been building him for DPS. Still. Picked that up every week. Every week all the shops change. So that's what we're doing right now is we're just checking it out. Shield. Sorry, my voice.
Good evening.
Would love to have my voice back. Health and mana. Could put another health on the dino. Get our tanks up and running. $11 p.m. there. Thanks for hanging out. You are welcome, but also hope to see you soon. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but the plan will be to be streaming Thursday and Friday for a longer period of time, and perhaps I'm working on trying to get multi-streaming up with YouTube going, and so hopefully by then. But if not, the other big news, in addition to having just hit partner with YouTube, Twitch, in 2 weeks, Twitch will let us be front page on Twitch. So we'll have a big stream then. I'll have like a 12 or 15 hour stream on Thursday the 13th. Our Yeti's leveling. We like that. But Wendy, thank you for being here. Thank you for the follow. You know what? You guys are reminding me. I'm going to text Mrs. Druski and let her know the good news that she owes us some cookies. And then on the map, another part of the roguelike is that stuff, there's like little mini events of things that'll pop up on the map. And so you always gotta kind of look around, see what you're missing. Ooh, I need to do this. What's in the matter? Looking for... Nope. I'm blind, I didn't see this. Okay. You share the recipe? Well, I don't know it, but we can ask Mrs. Druski, see if she will be kind enough. If I can, I will put it on my Discord, and I'll share the link for that. And we'll put it on like the skills of an artist. And so what we'll do is we'll have the cookies recipe ahead of time. Like I'll try to get that out tomorrow. And then by Thursday, hopefully the cookies will be made. And you could have had them too if you had a chance to make them yourself. So there's the Discord link. While I'm thinking about links, I'm going to share my YouTube link as well in case you want to go check that out. We have other VODs of like kind of day one of this game before we had unlocked all this stuff. And we actually were rank 4 in the world. Pretty exciting. But that's because nobody else was able to play. But I'll share my YouTube link. And then also I have one other thing to share, and that'd be my Patreon link. I don't have any paid anything over on that. Instead, it's basically a place that I can kind of consolidate various questions and answers that we've had, good conversations, discussions over on Discord. I have a whole Q&A section as well as prayer requests over there on Discord as well. So I'll share both those links if anyone's interested to check those out. But what I use the Patreon for is really just a centralized place to put all of either the discussions from stream or from Discord or from elsewhere all into one spot as a blog. But I shall share all of those. Also, did Rooster Stream get shouted out? While we're spamming it with links, did Rooster Stream get shouted out? Rooster and I got to play some 2v2 on Mechabellum earlier today. It was a blast. He carried me through for 3-1, I think. I think we went 3-1. We are out of food, aren't we? We're also out of ore. Goodness. I don't have any berries for a geologist. Aha! Might have to build one. What do you think about that? I'll definitely have the room. I just didn't want to spend the gold, but I guess we'll be okay. Sure. Give me an item. Ooh. This will go with our bees. Now I could get burn immunity. Several of the bosses are big on burn, but let's do bees. Oh, we are completely out. Need more gold. Good, we've revealed this. There's this quest up here we'll do, hopefully. I actually wasn't looking at the damage. Were the bees anywhere near the top on the damage meter? What is this? Scroll of fire, burn duration. Well, we have to have it, even though we're not doing burn. Amazing! Hopefully there's not burn duration on me, because there's plenty of enemies that are going to hit me with burn. This will make some of them immune. Only if they have shield they'll be immune to burn. My guys. There was another arrow. Where's the other arrow? Here it is. Can't sacrifice the Yeti. We need to get up here. gonna try. I don't think we've got anywhere near the DPS, but we're gonna try. We've got all the bushes too. Ah. Yeah, Dark Pylon. It might help with this boss. There it is. I don't have any money now. I've got money. We'll get enough. Just fighting a dragon. It's cool. You know, everybody's doing it. So now we're giving... This guy gives extra rage to the person in front of him. But when you're on a wall, it's a little awkward. So what happens is, if you notice that the dinosaur, he was 2 tiles to the left, he will glow green. See how, like, if I put him here, my hero glows green, but the hero doesn't use rage. If I put him here, nothing. Actually, no, this thing does. But if I put him over here, the dinosaur glows green. That's what we want. He actually uses rage. Technically, Banshee's still new. I feel like they're fast, and they're gonna just murder me. It doesn't seem that fast. So, it seems scary. Stop it! Get him! More crits! Push him back, push him back! If he touches my hero, he gets to win. And we have to do it again. No! I might need to swap these just so that the swordsman can contribute. Yeah, we got a fishing net. We did, and we achieved it. Yeah, the bee's doing okay, isn't it? Not bad. Is there anyone out there that remembers, this is one of my favorite games of all time, the SNES game, Earthbound? Buzz in Earthbound was the hero of legend. Everyone thought he was a bee, but he was not a bee. He came from the future to warn us. And then the neighbor's wife thought he was a bee, and she smashed him with like a newspaper or something, and he died. But not before he could tell us the legend that we would be like the hero to save the world. To be or not to be. Yep. So Buzz is he is a legendary hero. Should we send our bee? I think we're gonna try this again instead. We're gonna keep our bee. Now, technically, I can recruit another unit. I don't know if I should. I could do the siege camp. Like, potentially, we could actually get the crossbowman or something. I just don't like him. With all this gold, I could also get the jouster. It's not gonna help me against the dragon. But I could do it. Mostly, I think we just need to keep the gold and level up our existing guys. We found a bunch of thickets. Nice. Forgot about this. The staff would actually let me do damage. No, but they're all using it unless I unequipped. But the only thing I can do is the range. And he's not reliably going to hit. I'll do it, but it's not reliably going to hit the boss. I think we upgrade the dino, right? Get their laser attack going. Normally I'd save up to finish off the bee, but we got a boss to fight here. Now this would give me an item, but the berserkers are terrifying, and I need all the time I can get against this boss. No, I feel like that was worse. Probably because we didn't have the Yeti hitting him the whole time. I got some money though. Out of wood again. Our siege camp. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to do that. Nervo lol. Thank you for the follow. Glad you're here. You wanted to buy your first hero. Who do I suggest? That's a tough one. So the hero I'm using right now, Shiva, is my current favorite for progression pushing. But there's some really good ones out there. The problem is getting too attached to any one of them, because you're going to want to have a personal high score. Maybe it's not the highest in the world, but personal high score on all of them, and that will unlock all the curse levels. So you do want to have a variety, but if you're starting out with one, I do like Shiva here, but also might be a second or third choice. Off the top of my head, it's hard to remember them all. So the paladin guy was okay. I liked him better than the starter default tank like knight. The starter knight is not the greatest. But there's a paladin guy, but you probably haven't unlocked him yet. He's a storyline. You have to progress the story. I'm not sure who all you're gonna have access to. The blood guy was okay, but I think he needed to be with a combo. If you have the death guy, I got really far initially with the death guy. He does fine on his own. Like just a lot of high DPS. Wow, we keep having this road get turned off, and it's ruining everything. Like this is never gonna get done. I'm never gonna get the rest of those because the road. I think every time it rains, it turns the road off. Mort, yeah, Mort did fine. I used him for a while. I haven't gone back to him ever since I got the Shiva, but Mort did fine. I like Mort way better than the starter hero, I'll tell you that. And it was kind of hilarious using like death fighting for the humans. Similar to how it's hilarious I have a pet dinosaur right now. Mine are doing work. Alright, bulwark. Back finally. I don't know who we're gonna put that on. We're just gonna keep trying. 4,000. I mean, we'll get there. We'll get there. We keep leveling, you know. Who can we send though? If we're gonna do this, so I guess I'm not doing this. I really do want to get that done. I've not done it before, and I've not unlocked this hero as a result. Also, I need to be checking for bread. I keep forgetting about this guy. I need to get the bread. I just utterly forget that he's there. Nope, there's never bread for me when I remember him. Yeti and dinosaur, yes. Yes. So the Yeti is actually very easy to do. The Yeti required 5 broken palisades. So if you build your siege camp, palisades are up here, build 5 of them, let them get broken. That will accomplish that quest. That's the Yeti. He's a decent tank. Maybe not my favorite, but because I'm running him all the time, because there's another unit out there when you get farther and farther along. There's another NPC who will allow you to start with a character. But in order to do so, you have to sacrifice a character in the current run. And every time I find him, I'm in like a run that I'm trying to push the ladder, and I need my good characters, so I only can give him like a throwaway, which at the time the Yeti was. So we could start with the Yeti, and now he's actually, he's okay. I like him. He's holding his own. But I would prefer to have like the dinosaur or something. Anyway, to get the dinosaur, I recommend you be patient. So the dinosaur needed to have, if I remember correctly, 25 animals in your town as an achievement. That is not easy to do. You can try to have a whole bunch of geologists just creating thickets and then cutting all the thickets down, and maybe you'll get there in time. What I did was, through some very lucky happenstances, I had well, there's another quest, the Leech Mother. She wants to have like 30 thickets, right? I did the geologist thing where I got like 2 or 3 geologists, and we're just chopping, we're digging up all the ground, getting all the thickets, going for the Leech Mother thing. But because I had all these thickets, before I chopped the thickets down to get the animals, I also got a relic that I've not seen since. But that relic gave me an animal for every, I think, 8 thickets I had on my map every round. And so by then I had, 24 or 32 thickets. So I'm getting 3 or 4 animals around, and that let me get to the 25. So by just being patient and getting that relic, you can just do it then. An evolved version or only base in new game? Oh, you mean you get a base unit. So I have to re-level them up. When you're talking about when you start with the new unit each round. Patience is not a strong gift. I get it. Item. Still have that question about the area thing. Can't reroll. I don't have any advantage to throwing somebody on a tower. Like, potentially I could get the bee on a tower just to get him out of the way. I feel like the bee has the longer range, so I could potentially do that. But he needs an item. I don't want to use up any. I could give this to him, but I have this issue with the area stat. We know that the explosion of the miner hits in a radius in an area. It doesn't say it on this character, but there's an area effect. I can equip the item on the character. So it would presume that that would increase that area by 15%. Visually, it's just hard to tell. There's too much going on. But there is no way to know how much it's actually doing. And there is another unit out there, or if I don't think I have any on me right now. Like, he's got a radius. If I put the range on him, the radius on him, it doesn't change this number. The 20 doesn't change. So it's like, well, does it actually affect him at all? So that gives me doubts. And then if I were to get, actually, our Crusader up here, he's got this area stat, the actual 2 arrows. He's actually got it. And if I were to put that item on him, maybe we will. Maybe I need to do that right now. He will increase it by 15%. That area stat, how is that different from like an explosion area? I don't know, but it's the only way to actually see a number go up. And we like numbers going up around here. Let's grab that. So 6 meters, 6.9 meters. Now I can't put him on a tower or anything, and can't put anybody else on a tower, so we're gonna have to buy a slot, and that's okay. If I do this, then conceivably we could actually, because he gives a +1 to the character behind him, although that could be a B. Because then the B would have 1 more bounce if he's behind him. If I had this guy over here instead. Too late now. There is a difference between catapults and trebuchet. Excellent question. A catapult, the resources costs are different, but also catapults do less damage but stun. Trebuchet does not stun at all, has a larger AoE, and does more damage. Initially, I was all on team catapult, stun all the things. However, the more I play, and the more I focus on getting the resources and economy, I'm also getting a lot of faith. Faith is what's required to level up siege engines. Faith means more damage. Catapults don't do damage, they don't get much more damage. Trebuchets get a lot of damage. So I'm now on team Trebuchet for all the upgrades here, all the damage on your trebuchet, and save the day. Catapult short range, yeah. Wait, we can do our melee items on him. Let's just do that. See, that was worth it. Go. You get like 1 hit on the dragon, but it'll fight other things. You know, I've never actually gotten this guy to level 3. We could make that a priority. My problem is I don't have... The geologists have not been digging up anything useful. Let's get another geologist. Go! Charge! We do have him moving pretty slow. I don't know if we're doing the 4,000 damage necessary. But I feel like we're giving it a good try. No! Ah! Missing wood. That's still growing. I'm actually at the point where I almost could do something else. I'm trying to scroll in. If we got the farm, I could actually get wheat and level up my, we could actually level up the monk. That's not too terrible. Like, we've got wheat sitting around. Or we, you know, make sure we get this. The problem is I was kind of hoping to save up some gold. I'm not going to be able to get these other houses leveled up because this thing's been turned off the entire game. Like, I don't know why I keep shutting off. I've got the range here too. You know what? We also... I'm not going to get any more food. I was going to say we also have the griffin we could pick up. Nom nom nom. Dinosaur. Does the stun duration go up? I do not believe so, but that's an excellent question. I keep forgetting. Fine.
Good morning.
Yeah, I don't like the special upgrades buildings turning off. I've very strongly disliked that. We're gonna keep upgrading the bees. I gotta see what this all does for sure. Like, we gotta unlock it. Obviously, we like the dinosaur the best, but you know, we still gotta unlock the bees. They're doing pretty good. 5 times, 1 second cooldown. It's okay. It's a-okay. I just wish we had something that did bleed to go with it. He healed a little bit. That was close. That's that 30-star one. Yeah, we need to do that. Oh, I'm out of food. Why are we out of food? Storage full. They're just they have it. They're just not bringing it in. What do I have these mules for? Well, Fisher can't work right now, so all right. Only the Yeti can go right now. The more than one worker is a unique thing because of the because I have the fishing net. The fishing net does not mention it in the description. So fish swarms stay but take longer to harvest, and lets you put 3 workers on the fishing. Which is why we were trying to do a fishing run here. So in addition to that, I've got the fish fillet, and I put the nuns on the fish. But then we have thunderstorms, and I can't use my fish, and we're out of food. So, there's that. Dinosaurs out of range. Is the monk out of range too? I think he attacked. Yeah, monk's attacking, but dinosaur's out of range. No, he's not! Bread production? We could have, but I don't know if my pride would let me. I spent too long griping about how much effort it is to get the bread going. I just wasn't expecting this many thunderclouds, but I guess that's a thing. On the higher curse, you get more weather chances. Okay. We are already applying some wetness, so it's not, and we don't have any. We have a little bit of shock, but it's. I'm really actually thinking the knockback here. So the knockback is with this guy. And I guess the other one is really the griffin, which I'm not using currently. Can't afford the food for it. I guess nobody else is really using that, huh? We could re-roll, but this is fine. Let's do re-roll. See what out there. No. 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 So technically we're doing some poison with our towers, and technically we're doing some light damage. Technically we have some knockback. All the thickets. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna get a hunter. Yeah, mini boss slow. Actually, that sounds amazing, doesn't it? Brilliant. I had not really thought about that. I'm glad you did, but you know, I'd like to take credit for the accidental brilliant move. And some levels too. Bees, who would have thought? Bees doing work. Supposedly, the siege things do not take give you glory losses now too. So like you could get the walls, you could get the different things up front. Like you could do that. items. We're full unless we want to get more units. So this gets me a item, but we just talked about this. We don't necessarily need any items. Duplicate poison pylons. You just keep searching in the siege shop. They're all actually pretty nice. I don't really think the coin bag with this late. I don't have anyone to put all the stuff on, but if we had somebody with like range and like if I were to pick up the genie, cool, that'd be pretty great there. We're doing wetness already, but I could potentially get one more stack of it on over on this guy. Maybe that's the way to go. Some good pushes. Is it enough? We gotta. Yeah. We got 10. The bees. Release the bees. Bee queen. What does it do? Yeah, it just increased about 100. I figured. We do get more bounces, which is nice. I don't have any bleed, though, so that's actually kind of worthless. But hey, increasing it by 100. Oh. I actually lost my tank over there, didn't I? Huh. Again, if you're just joining, I've lost my voice as of yesterday's stream, so I can't be quite as dramatic, perhaps melodious of my voice. I think it's the ores. Let's go to town with that. Yeah, because we just used up a bunch of ore, so we can keep that going. Wow, and I'm still not getting food. I think my main problem is we're only just now getting this town that's over here, but like this kept turning off and we weren't getting roads, so I was just like, okay, we're gonna be short villagers the entire game, and we kind of are. But yeah, that would be why. Oh, and it's raining again, so we still don't get any food. Gotcha. No food. 2 bread. I still can't get this guy. we could start making bread this week, I guess. I don't want to. I don't want to. We're not doing fire. We only got the one, like 1 and 1, so let's just do this one. That would be bleed. That would be bleed. Interesting. Now, I need to focus on gold at this point because I need to buy more slots. We don't have anybody that can go on the towers. These back-to-back storms are killing me too. Oh, did our guy just stay dead? Oh my goodness. I don't have a graveyard. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because of the food. Because we had back-to-back thunderstorms. So no fishing. We got one berry bush. And this is not going to last long. We only have the 3 animals. I don't have the gold to get the clearer. So, you know, potentially we could start talking going farming. I guess. Dropping frames? This is not good. Sorry about that, chat. I don't know what's going on. Mrs. Druski just walked in. She is very excited about us reaching the 2,000 follower mark. Brown butter maple pumpkin cookies. Yep. So there's actually been a request, and I don't know if they can hear me because this stream has been laggy. But there's been a request for you to share the recipe on Discord so other people might be able to make it too. And on Thursday's stream, we can all partake.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Next Thursday?
Next Thursday? I mean,
am I making these cookies tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Wednesday. You have
Wednesday.
2 days. You have 2 whole days. You have 2 whole days.
Okay.
Loads of time.
You can tell it's been a very long day.
It's been a long week. Yeah. Day and week.
Okay. I can do that.
Dirty Muesli, thank you for the follow. Now we have 2004.
It's a good year.
It's a good year. Yeah. That was that the year that we met?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Good year. Extra good year. Need more gold. Get our werewolf out there.
Don't they like generate gold for you?
Mr. Druski's like, go ransack the churches. This is not what we do. We do not go pillage the countryside, pillage the churches. Yeah. It's actually been longer than 4 months, Sadasha. It's been like a year that we've been working on it. This is not technically a tank over here. We're kind of hurting still. I think we already bought all the food. No. It's very expensive food, and I need gold. They're not even enraged yet. Like, the back-to-back thunderstorms is just bricking the run. It's gonna take too much to get it today. Oh, he's locked in because of this. Yeah, it's gonna go down. I can't move him. Ah. Frames back to normal. That is good news. I don't know what happened. I do know that having back-to-back thunderstorms preventing me from having any food, making all my units weak and dying, is tanking the run. I know that much. Yeah, that's our first death, but still not a good situation. I don't think I can pick this guy up. I have a bleed unit available right here. I don't have the money to get it and put it on the board. But yeah, we've got the werewolf right here. I was all excited about it, but then I couldn't put it on the board, and then we were like, oh yeah, our units are dying because we have no food because it's been a thunderstorm for a week. And now we're scrambling to get some other food source. Looking at just getting another trebuchet if I can. Get one board. Spin Faith. Oh, I forgot that exists. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, there it is. It's huge. I don't know if we'll get enough by the end of the round to get 20, but we'll get some. In a pinch, we can turn an ingot in, but I have to have one. I guess we're making one. Now, you should... There's the heal. Okay, I was like, you should get some health. Thank you, Kovacs. Can get money selling those? Selling what? I can sell one ingot is all I know about selling. Not gonna click the provoke. Not gonna click this either. Ah, sad. Selling the boards? Oh, you mean like just to the merchant who's not here? But I am going to sell this ingot. Nope, not you. Now, I would like these to be working together here. So increase damage by 100% against bleeding targets. Now, not every target's going to be bleeding. I'm going to give him range. Because I have it. In theory, I could take the sword off of this guy, but I don't think we really should. Someone buying resources. That was this guy, but he only shows up at the end of the week. The merchant, and he'll buy your stuff. These things I use my money. Don't forget we're on Curse 3 and 4 bonfires, so kind of a hard mode. We still don't have any life on the swordsman, sadly. Working on that. If I could get even more gold, which it won't let me do this turn, we would get our bulwark. I know we're talking bread, but I'm going to upgrade this guy. Get the extra rejuvenate, double the heal value. Seeing as 2 of our tanks are healing all the time, and the other guy is actually hurt. One more board will get our last trebuchet as well. There it is. This feels a little bit better. Yeah, I don't have Curse 4 yet. But yeah, Curse 4 with actually getting your outposts seems like it'd be a better deal, because it's only a 20% increase plus the bonuses you could start with. Whereas here I'm at a 40% more enemies and no bonuses. Yeah, we got all the animals. Maybe it'll be a nice weather from here on out. I need more villagers. Okay, we're in the 600. Yeah. Well, we should be able to actually get food now, but you're right, some of our guys are hungry. Several. A lot of them are hungry. At least none of them died. Ugh. I've never unlocked this guy either. Plus one for every adjacent unit. We should swap you. I guess that's the same. We could swap him again. Need to get somebody back here. If I'd bought the bread, it would have just gotten eaten. But we are actually looking at possibly making some bread. Still have this thing to deal with. We still have this that I'm not getting that I would love to. Can't really afford to send any of them. Things all move fast. Do not like. Do we want to unlock the wolf instead? I was working on the dinosaur. Because everyone loves the dinosaur. Never got the mine shaft, no. Money's been too much of a problem. We never figured out if the mine shaft, like, is actually worth it or not either. Like, there's no way to know a value to it. We go for the unlock. It is giving some synergy. The bees. I'm gonna try to get the goblin guy. At a leisurely pace. Alright, I just click that and then there's still this to do. I could send the miner. I think the miner's doing a ton of work, but I feel like he's not. My head and my heart, not the same. So we're gonna make it harder on ourselves, and we just got rid of a big AoE unit. That's how we roll here on Curse 3, Bonfire 4. That's how we do things. So I don't think I need any more boards. Do we need any more stone? Maybe not. Nice.
Settle down, settle down.
Now, supposedly losing these things no longer hurt us, right? What if? What if? I don't have those unlocked. Does it give items completed? Well, yes, except the first time you do it, you also get the hero unlock. Like, I've not unlocked this. You have to do it at least once. So, I'm trying here, I'm trying. But I feel like I need a little bit of help because of the unit being gone, so I'm just gonna throw in a bloat here, and supposedly they don't take damage when they die. Catapults on the towers! I forgot. I did forget that. But trebuchets can't. Catapults can. I forgot. That's actually worth a reevaluation of everything. You just changed everything. Oh, we don't even have water. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we need this anyway. this, my whole world has just been turned upside down. Reduced to 0 seconds? What? Also have 50 shards. I could technically unlock this, which I've never done. I also can unlock something over here. No? Thought there was something over here. Level 40 as well. Okay, that's why. What do you guys think? Should we go get the 50? My voice is about hatted, in case you can't tell. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go, chat. We have to get a well. I have to get well and get a well. Ooh. Berry. Okay. Okay. What is this? The school. Hey. That's first semester. 1, 2, and then a boss? What? Like, what's the deal? That is cool. Okay, get our well. Which? I have 2 left to go. I haven't really been paying attention where it might be. We finished that quest. Well, 1 more to go. Still not feeding everyone. Oh my goodness. I've been so set back by all this.
None shall survive.
This is our chance to get the dinosaur saved. And we need him. We need him so badly. This is what happens every run, is I'm like, I can't sacrifice him. I must have him. Yeti's doing okay. Not doing it. Can't get rid of Rexy. That's immediately. I have nobody level 8, so it's not even possible. I could potentially send somebody that, like a high level person to the school, but I don't even know how that works. Yeah, I wasn't really looking for the next witch, I guess. Yeah, no hints, of course. I'm pretty sure I knew already. I haven't thought about it in a minute because we were so far away. So, like, I just haven't thought about it. Yeah, level 8 though. Do I dare send somebody to the school? 52. Like they're all 52, so potentially I could send like the miner again. Increases level by 1. Level 20 or lower. So what level are you? You're 7. So he would be 8. He could go the next turn, which would be turn 27. We could do it if we survive. And then we can potentially unlock a hero, which would be nice. It'd be nice. I guess. We've never done it before. And I don't really know if sending the miner is a good idea at all, but I feel like I can't get rid of my tanks. And I feel like the bee queen is actually, because it's the queen, you know, we got to do it. All right. So off you go again. Let's try to build some catapults in the meanwhile. So we need more stone. We should be able to at least get 1 or 2 bread. If I can get the 3 bread, I am going to do it instead of feed my people, because we're that greedy. I want to get the unlock up here, too. Observers are pretty slow. I see something? No. No stone available. Otherwise, we would be grabbing that for a catapult. That's 6 stone, that's right. Almost get our wolf maxed out. I do miss, like, I'm very sad about not maxing out our dinosaur, by the way. Having a kaiju shooting a laser is peak gameplay. I guess it didn't remind me, we've got to get this. I'm gonna put it in the center because it'll buff the werewolf. And once again, I've not seen this. Is there anyone else that we haven't seen? I think he's the only one we haven't seen. Oh man. What did we get? The wolf where? Increased area. And more damage. Alright, alright. Area's good, we want more bleed. I can't see him though. There he goes. Pew pew. Have stone. Just nighttime. Okay, so the miner's now level 8. Which is, it's cool, it's cool. Have to click something? Can't do it yet. I've never done the school, so this is all new. By the way, 842, I'm 4 under my personal best, so that feels great. That's very Nice. If we can get past this. Okay, off you go. I don't think we're provoking. I mean, we can to try to get... just get that much more, but... I don't know, chat. Feeling like that's pushing our luck. Just a bit. Also, did we ever actually get bread? Maybe we did and we ate it. Did notice. We still have some mats left. I still want to get the bread up unlock, which is 11 gold here. And then I actually, for the last boss, I really want to make sure we move these guys forward, which is a huge amount of gold, so... Last way felt good. Can we still provoke right now? You think so? Where'd the guy go if we did? If we can. We're still not funny. We can try it. We can try it. Need one more of each to get our other catapult. Alright, here's my plan. I'm actually going to do this today and do this tomorrow as well. I feel like it's the positioning I think is vitally important. So we don't lose all of our squishy casters. What does the school say now? Good question. Pass the second semester. Okay, so there actually is a progression and a quest. But I just can't afford to send my units at this point. It'll have to be the future runs. Yes, the dragon does want to. That doesn't mean the dragon gets what the dragon wants. But you're right, it very much does want to. Okay, we got the bread. Hold on, we got the bread. A snack. Oh. Okay. There he is, the demolisher. I think we might be able to destroy buildings now. That's my theory. Yeah, thanks for keeping an eye on me with the bread. Thank you guys. I'm not all here. I'm still sick. The voice is still lost. And of course, you know, we're trying to we're chatting. I'm not focused in, laser focused, not dino laser focused in on the game. Demolishers, what are the gamer tags? Well then, we now know who is the goblin in the community. Trebuchet, top damage. This is why I like going Faith, because you can upgrade the siege and the Trebuchet just carry. Now it will be useless against the boss, but it definitely gets you to the boss. And everyone got to eat. Crisis is averted. Yes, we don't have the... What is it again? Browned butter maple pumpkin cookies. Now, I need to remind everyone, for anyone concerned for my health and well-being, Mrs. Druski is very aware that I cannot have dairy, so this is going to be not dairy butter, not real butter. But she will provide the recipe for anyone who wants to partake in the browned butter maple pumpkin cookies to celebrate the 2,000 followers. She will share the recipe onto Discord. I'll put the Discord link here. It's not up there yet, but it will be. That way, hopefully on Thursday, hopefully it all goes well. On Thursday I stream. If not, we'll shoot for Friday. But hopefully we'll be able to all have some cookies. Yeah, we should actually be, if we can make it, we'll be, what, 950? And hey, we get this. Whenever shield breaks. Oh, that's kind of cool. More tasks. She's been doing this all game. Yeah, find the angel. Okay, yep. It is here. Found it. They do exist. You sent me on a quest and you didn't even know. Got a crazy wizard. Oh yeah, they were all talking about the wizard's like the problem of this. Alright. It's some great progress. And I want to unlock this. We got two. I need to remember there's not one, but two of these to unlock before we're done here. Oh, nice. Saying, Hadasha, you are very observant. Yeah, we think we are having some problems with the gluten, but even then, the gluten is like... It seems to be something that's like intermittent, so we're wondering if it's like has to build up in your system, gets too much, and then it is no longer, you know, you suffer, and then you can go back and having some again. Maybe not the best strategy, but you know. Okay. So Mrs. Druski would like to clarify. Yes. Yes, my IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. It's a precursor to celiacs. And celiacs is the gluten. And yes, because everyone needs to know about my IBS.
Has to clarify.
That's true. And the stream is dying again. Good. They didn't have to hear all that. Fresh milled flour is very helpful. Mrs. Druski agrees.
I have a mill.
She has a mill, in fact. Angel's dying. Angel's healing. Woot. Is that not a star for beating a harder curse? Huh. I guess not. Does the angel do holy? Yeah. Huzzah! We got through. Very nice. You can actually see what the upgrades are a little bit. Increase speed. Zelfa, you are correct. The bot is out of date. It is. Is the boat still going anywhere? No? We took a risk and sent the boat on, like, was it day 2 or day 3? I think it was day 3 to see if we could get somewhere special. And looks like it's just hanging out. Oot. Bot wants more servings. You know what? It's too late now, but I could... Oh, there we go. That's what it is. Okay, okay. That's what it is. We could have sent the angel, because it was like, probably not helping the combat. We could have tried to get this. But we're not... I know we can't click it after the battles, and it wouldn't be the 3 tiers of it anyway. Angel's not funny, so that doesn't improve that. What if I, can I give you a heart? No? Cold-hearted. Who gets what meals? As far as I know, there's only one way, and it's not a very good one. There's a item, cloverleaf, enter the tavern last. So you give it to that person, and they just go last. I don't know why. I don't know why that's a thing. More speed. Make sure I've seen all the upgrades. Well, that was a enjoyable run. I'm sorry about the voice and everything, but we had a great time. We actually were probably doing fairly well on this. 99, you know. Yeah, so the person, yeah, so you can be like, this person is not valuable to me, they don't get the best food. I'm not that picky. First come, first serve at my table. Road north. Oh, hey. Look at this. Divithan Eagle Eye. Well then, we missed that on our way in. Get a trained unit. Stock change. That's awesome. Level 10. They weren't kidding. That's great. Trader Swain, thank you for the follow. I hope everyone's been enjoying it. We are going to have to be done after this. It has been a long day, and my voice is going to need the rest. We need to make sure we get our shard unlocks. For anyone who is not up to speed on things, though, the big news... Oh, but there's our star. The big news is that our channel... on YouTube got partnered, and so we're still trying to build that up to where it can actually get kind of monetized more effectively and all that. But that does mean I'm going to try to start streaming over there, multi-streaming if I can. So I'm going to be spending tomorrow trying to figure that out. It's so far it has eluded me, but we're going to be trying to multi-stream both to YouTube and Twitch, and then also Twitch. We have managed to get approved for the front page of Twitch in 2 weeks. So on November the 13th, we'll be on front page, and I'll need all of you there to be excited and cheer it all on. Bunch of new stuff. Well, 4. 4 is a bunch. And 971. Not quite the 1,000, but that's still huge. Okay, and there's the new hero. Very nice. Okay. And the moment of truth. We're going to see the ranks. Got our Goblin Exploder guy there, otherwise known as Hadasha the Demolisher. I forgot the unlocks. Of course I did. Of course I did. Well, some of them are on the mainland. I'll be able to do it right away. I did forget, though. I did forget. Here we are. Not even top 100. The competition is fierce, but we are 142. We did get a new personal best. And it was a lot of fun along the way. All right, everyone. I'll share those links one more time before I go. But I do thank you all for sticking around, for the many follows, the subs, the support, the encouragement, the fun. You guys have been great. So I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday, hopefully with a full voice. Foodie up, you are so welcome. I hope you guys learned a lot. I have. And I had fun along the way. Halfway to Curse 4, well, the new hero didn't really improve our... because we used the same hero. So we got like 100 more points. We need 1,300 points total. So if I had done that same run, we would have counted as the full 900 with the new hero. But since I already had 800, it only gave me like 100 more. Anyway, we'll have to diversify. All right, guys. Have a great night. I will see you on Thursday. God bless.